Hello, everybody, and welcome to Udacity Explores. This week on human-robot interaction and robot ethics, I'm here with the director of Silicon Valley Robotics, Andra Keay. Andra, how are you?
I'm great. Good to be here.
Great. Can you tell me a little bit about how you got started in robotics?
I've always been a tech geek, but I went through a few different pathways before coming back to robotics. And I say coming back to it, I actually did film and television technologies and then computer and internet technologies. And I felt that I was being behind the curve. So I thought, what really is the technology that is going to be the biggest influence on the 21st century? And how do I make sure that that's the technology that I'm involved with? So I went back to study robots, and particularly the areas around how robots are going to, how they're going to affect society. So I call it not just human-robot interaction, but human-robot culture.
So the idea of like cobots and things like that as well, just kind of everything working together in a nice...
Definitely looking at how things work together, but going beyond how robots may work with us as individuals, and starting to ask the questions like, will all taxi drivers be out of jobs if we have self-driving vehicles? Is that a fact, or will there be slower transitions? What does it mean if we make a change quickly versus as we make a change in stages? And perhaps some of the things are, where do we make big wrong assumptions about what a technology impact will be, and how can we make better assumptions, predictions around what the impacts of technologies will be? Because I think most of the headlines that you hear or read are completely wrong. And in fact, one of my favorite sayings is Amara's law, which is that we greatly overestimate the short-term impact of a technology, but we vastly underestimate the long-term impact. And I see robotics and the AI that's embodied in robotics as being the fundamentally transformative technologies of the 21st century. But I think we get really confused over what are the short-term and long-term impacts.